Hey guys, a church marquee, basically a sign outside of church one time, it said, "You are not too bad to come in and you're not too good to stay out." Man, I love that. That was awesome. And it's so true. If you think about the fact that we ought to be inviting folks in all honesty, we once had a guy, he ended up moving a few counties over, but he's still going to church. But man, I remember he'd come into church and he'd be drunk. I mean, not so much that he was falling all over everything, but he had it just strong on his breath and would go up to the altar crying. And sometimes you can get cynical about that. In all honesty, some of us did. I mean, we were glad he was here. We were glad, but there were times I was like, my goodness, man, come on. But he was welcome here. He was welcome. As long as he wasn't disrupting anything, he was welcome. We thank God he was here, because he did begin to beat that over time. And as he beat that with the Lord's help, now he's in church all of the time, and he's being fed, and we're just so excited about that. A few counties over, even right now, alive and well, no alcohol, and we thank God for that. You're not too bad to come in. Not too bad to come in. As long as you behave yourself, you're not too bad to come in. Come on in. But then there is also the point that you're not too good to stay out. So I'm saved. I used to go to church. I'm born again. I don't have to go. No, you don't have to go to church to be a Christian, but you have to go to church to be an obedient Christian. So let's get real here, okay? So the opportunity that we have, sometimes we're driving by the people, I've not been in church for a couple of years. I know the deal. I do believe he died on the cross for my sins. I asked him to forgive me. I mean it, all that. I just don't see the point of going there and listening to this stuff over and over and over again. Folks, you're going to love Jesus. You're born again, you're going to love him. You're going to love his word. You're going to love spending time with him. There are going to be days that are dragging. There are going to be days that you don't feel like much of anything, all right? But you are going to want to spend time in his presence, okay? So we can just kind of toss that out to the side. All right, so here's what it says. So you aren't too bad to come in. You aren't too good to stay out. All right. So make sure you've got a church home. Make sure you got a church family. And for those of you who say, man, my life is a wreck, find you a church to go into. And if they don't want you there, we want you here. Okay. We want you here. We want you to get saved, we want you changed, transformed, rearranged, all those things. God, to get rid of that sin that's in your life, whatever it is you're living in, he can get rid of it. We want you here. Okay. So churches out there, I know that you want them there, and you want them saved, and you want them changed. All right. So invite them. So you're not too bad to come into church, and you're not too good to stay out. So let's get busy telling the world to come on to church and hear about our Savior, Jesus Christ. Love you guys.